That is key. I love that. I love that. I love it and I hate it. Hey, how about that, right? I love it and I hate it because it's true. Every time you walk past someone in the hallway, you are reinforcing the culture within your school. Here we are once again, gang, back with the Stand Tall Leadership Show. My name's Steve Bowler, also known as Stand Tall Steve. What we're talking about is how you show up. What is it that you're doing? How are you showing up? What is your state of mind? What message are you sending to everyone else in your school, in your organization, when they see you? So when I say how you show up, I know you instantly think about when you get to work in the morning, all right, or when you get to school or whatever, or to a meeting. This could be at any moment, gang, all right. So when I talk about how do you show up, it's at any moment in your work day. So let's look at it from a lot of different angles on this. Let's look at it from the teacher angle, student angle, administrator. Oh, a lot of messages there with the administrator. You know, how you show up. What is it, the message that you're sending out to everyone around you? And then what is that doing to the overall environment within the school? Now, my good buddy, Phil Campbell, all right, if you haven't checked out Phil Campbell, check him out. That's my man, Dr. Phil Campbell. He said, and I hope I get this right, every time you pass someone in the hallway, you're reinforcing the culture in your school. I think it's something to that effect. Every time you walk past someone in the hallway, you are reinforcing the culture within your school. That is key. I love that. I love that. I love it and I hate it. Hey, how about that, right? I love it and I hate it because it's true. I've mentioned before in previous episodes of the Stand Tall Leadership Show, or if you've heard me speak before, I hit home very deeply as it relates to culture and climate about the importance of identifying what you respect and value. Clearly identifying what you respect and value. If you were to ask everyone in your school organization, what is it that we respect and value, would they all say the same thing? I've mentioned that before. So when you, whatever position or role that you're in, let's take it at the teacher level. All right, let's take it at the teacher level. Let's say that we all have a common understanding of what we respect and value in our school or organization. Let's say it's integrity, teamwork, and accountability. Integrity, teamwork, accountability, those three things. And we are all in agreement, if anything, just within your department or within your team, that that's what you're all about. Each time that you're in the hallway, you're heading from your room to the main office. You're heading from your room to another colleague's room. You're heading from your room to an assembly. You're heading to your room to the front door. Maybe you're heading from the front door to your room. You pass by a couple of people. What is your posture? What is it that you're sending? What nonverbal or verbal cues are you saying that helps reinforce integrity, teamwork, and accountability? Now, I get it. Not every single time are you going to be a poster child for integrity, teamwork, and accountability. I get that. I absolutely do. But if accountability, teamwork, and integrity are what's most important, or positivity, let's just grab that one word, is what we want to see and feel and hear within your school, what are you doing to make that happen? Now, there's nothing wrong with being focused or focusing on something. Let's say you have some papers in your hand or whatever like that. But are you saying hello to other people? Are you walking with purpose? Are you making eye contact? Now, I get it. Sometimes you have that uncomfortable walk by. It's like, okay, do I say something? Do I not say something? What do I do? You get that. Oh, I don't know this person. Make it a point anyway to say hello. How you doing? Hey, what's going on? Hey, good day? Looking sharp. What's going on with you? I'm moving and I'm grooving. Say something goofy. Remember, if you're an adult in the school, you're already goofy. All right? Especially at a high school, middle school, you've already lost all cool points. Don't try to be the cool educator. Get over it. Just embrace the goofiness and embrace the oldness. I don't care if you just got out of college or not. The moment you signed your contract, you're old. All right? So, saying something, how are you carrying yourself? Right? Are you going and moving with purpose, with intent, with making connections with others at any moment? And I get it. Let's say you've walked down, you've walked back, you walk back down, you're passing the same person a third time. You want to say something witty or whatever like that. If you can't think of anything, say, here we go again. Here we go again. Say something. Smile. Even if you're not in the mood for saying something, a smile goes a long way. I was just looking at the Today Show this morning, and they were talking about the value of smiling and how it brightens other people's day, how it can brighten your day, how it makes you feel better. Just a simple smile can do something. Let's think about that. So let's switch it up to the admin level, all right? Because I was a school administrator for the majority of my career. Majority of my career, I was a school administrator, specifically school principal. And the one thing that I realized more than anything, specifically as a school principal, is you don't blend in. You are on stage all the time. Where you walk, how you walk into a room, what you say, did you look, did you not look, did you say something, did you not say something, did you smile, did you frown? Oh, he looked like he was angry today. Oh, I saw him in the hallway. And all I was trying to focus on the paper I was reading because I didn't have my glasses. But oh no, he mad, he mad, right? Look out. I've heard, all kinds of things. And me being as tall as I am, right, 6'7", you can't miss me. I don't blend in at all. I have to be extra aware of the fact that no matter where I go, no matter what I do, specifically within my school or district, everyone's going to see me. I don't care if you're a short admin. They're going to see you. They're watching you. They're watching your body language and everything. So how are you showing up? Are you reinforcing what it is that you respect and value in your school? When you come into a room, if you have a meeting that you have to enter, how are you entering that room? And I know you're thinking, I ain't going to be phony. It is what it is. They're going to have to deal with it. No. They're not going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to deal with it. And you're wondering why things aren't working the way that they need to work. You're not getting the buy-in. People are feeling some kind of way. It's because of how you show up. Now, I'm the kind of person that I'm very blatant. And when I mean blatant, it doesn't mean rude. It doesn't mean nasty or inappropriate in any way. But when I say blatant, I mean that I am straight up going to tell you what's going on. So let's say I walk into a room. I just had a tough parent meeting. And now I got to go into another meeting with some educators about whatever. And my body language, I don't have enough time to get myself together. Because sometimes you need a minute to get yourself together. But your time crunch. You're walking into that room. I'm one of those that'll just come in and says, guys, I just had a tough meeting and I didn't have a time to decompress over it. So if I'm coming off a little different, that's the reason why. Okay, let's go. People will appreciate that. Give them a heads up. So often, administrators, we need to hide behind that curtain, right? Put that shield on. We're an administrator. No, tell them what your thought process is. There's nothing wrong with that. Right? And I don't even think that's considered vulnerability. I don't. I think that's setting the stage for what's about to happen. Let's say you're trying to figure some things out. I'm one of those people who's just like, well, my mindset is going to this, that, and the other. I can't give an answer right now, but I will get back to you. But I'm thinking of these things. I mean, I just put it out there. It's not going to hurt. Now, granted, there are some things that everybody doesn't need to know about you. But I think that blatancy can help with that because, again, every time that you're walking and you're moving within your school, or you walking and moving and interacting with people where you are portraying what it is that you respect and value. I'm sure you've heard me say on multiple occasions about what culture really is. Culture is nothing more than a fancy word for traditions. Traditions. That's what culture is. Culture is traditions. So, if you want the tradition to take place in your school that's revolved around integrity, teamwork, or accountability, or being nice, or whatever it might be, in order to create a tradition, something needs to happen. That, whatever that is, needs to happen multiple times. Tradition does not happen, or a tradition is not created by once or twice, or even 3 or 4 times of it occurring or happening. It needs to be multiple times. And specifically as a school leader, you need to showcase that behavior, that action, that interaction, that way that you are multiple times, like many, many times, in order for it to become tradition as a way that people feel within a space, which is the climate. But that behavior is the culture that then causes the climate to be a certain way, which is the emotional feeling that people have within a space. You follow me here? Now, being a leader, you have influence. You have influence. You do. Whether it's positive influence or negative influence. So therefore, when you are showcasing and you're showing up in your school on a regular basis, your actions are influencing others. And there may be people like, I don't listen to him, I don't listen to her, I don't care what she do, I'm going to do my own. Every leader has influence in that position until you have ruined your integrity. As long as you're maintaining a level of integrity, you have influence. And if you've ruined that integrity, then that influence adjusts or changes. There's still some influence, but it can be reduced significantly. So as a leader, you have that influence. You are portraying, you're showing up. You have to be conscious about how you show up on a regular basis within your school, who you pass by, who you walk past, when you show up to meetings, when people come to you. That helps reinforce reoccurring over time, that influences others, that turns into tradition, and tradition is just your culture. Ta-da! See how this all works, gang? See how this works?